Hey, what is up guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. Today we have Ariados in Gen 2, non-randomizer. Now, this is going to be a little bit more different than I hyped it up last night. After taking a look at its stats and its moveset, I was a little too excited at the end of the stream. Now, I wasn't really thinking about the matchups. I was thinking about the moves. And if on the outside, it looks pretty decent. We've got Psybeam into Psychic later on. We've got Giga Drain and Solar Beam. We've got even Sludge Bomb, which will have Stab, and is a pretty darn good move. And we even have some other odd moves like Dig, and then obviously the big Return move. Great moves overall, for the most part. You know, a lot of them are up and down. But here's the problem. Our attack is only 90, which sounds pretty high, but it's in the grand scheme of a lot of the Pokemon we play here on the channel, it's relatively low. And then the special attack and special defense are 60, which are even lower. Now, here's the other thing. Now you got to think about how Gen 2 works. Gen 2 has got Lance and it's got Red. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I don't see an Ice move on here, and I don't see a Rock move on here. So we're going to have a really hard time against Lance. Then I also do not see a Rock move on here, nor do I see a Water move on here. So we're going to have a really hard time against Red's Charizard. And I don't know if you guys know anything about Red's Charizard, but that thing is fast, and it's always a higher level than you. So we are going to have a really, really tough time. Now, one thing we have that's going for us is we are in the fast XP group, so we can level up faster than most Pokemon, meaning we have a good basis to just be able to over level. And I think that's what we're going to end up doing, because we're not going to be able to just straight up beat Pokemon with move advantages. We're going to have to beat them by being stronger than them. And with 90 attack, that's going to be a little bit more difficult than I was hoping, but it is going to be definitely possible. So we're probably going to have to approach this run a little bit like the Sudowoodo run here, or even the Lantern run over there. For Sudowoodo and Lantern, we pretty much battled every single Pokemon in the game. Lantern was level 67, and that was a slow level up group. And Sudowoodo was level 70, and that one was in the, I think it was medium fast level up group. Although, I don't believe we ended up using any rare candies for Sudowoodo. I think that one actually just performed quite well. But I do not foresee us getting past Charizard very easily. We could level up past Lance, no problem. We could probably even knock out his Dragonites with 2 shots with Return if we level up high enough. But it's going to be a tough run, unfortunately. There are a lot of strategies we can try out. I was trying to talk with Speedrunner on what we could do in the approach for Lance, for Red. There's plenty of strategies like using Curse with Rest. That's a strategy. We could also go Sunny Day into Solar Beam, but unfortunately Charizard resists Solar Beam, and it's going to hit us with Flamethrower even harder, so that's going to be a harder strategy to work with. Dig is unfortunately completely immune by both Lance and Red. Sludge Bomb, I can't remember if they resist poison or not, but Sludge Bomb isn't like the most powerful move, but it might be the most powerful move we can work with other than Return. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do just a tiny Google search here. Gen 2, Dragonite, Cerebi, and we got Poison. Poison is a one time. Okay, so we could possibly knock out Dragonite with Sludge Bomb. And Charizard, Gen 2 Charizard, we have got a one-time effectiveness. Okay, so that's not bad. We can rely on Sludge Bomb. We only have 10 PP on Sludge Bomb though, so we do have to keep that in mind. Anyways, with all of that done, I think we're gonna go ahead and announce our nickname is going to be Adios, as in adios. Goodbye to the competition. I thought it was a pretty good comment. I thought it was pretty clever as a little nickname there for Ariados, adios. Alright, anyways, with all that done, hello Albert Bass, Dark Moon, and Boss KO. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. I think it's about time to get started. If you were just tuning in and you didn't miss the beginning part, we are going to probably be overtraining, like a pseudo-wudo run. We'll be training on every single Pokemon available. I know that sounds like it's ridiculous, but unfortunately you don't have any good moves, both Lance or Red. So whether the overtraining is going to help us in the late game. So generally you can overtrain in 2 different priorities. If you have an easy time with Lance, you can overtrain in Kanto with the higher level trainers. But if you have a hard time with Lance, then you have to just train on everybody, and that's going to waste a lot of time. Unfortunately, overtraining usually leads to a floor time of 1 hour and 40. Like just training on every Pokemon in the game almost wastes an hour and 40 minutes. And by every trainer in the game, I mean like up to Lance. All right. Anyways. Let's go ahead and get started. We don't have to start our timer until after we've given ourselves the egg move, which will be Psybeam. All right, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. always affords us Curse because it will always be nighttime even by the time we get to the end of the game. And Sunday always affords us Return. So Sunday 1 a.m. always a good time. All right. Well. Okay, I think something is wrong with my overlay here. Just a sec. There it is. Okay, I noticed my game time wasn't working, and I knew something was wrong. All right. And I also gave my rival Typhlosion. So, Os. Alright, and after we're done talking here, I will go ahead and change one of our moves. Looks like Scary Face. We'll change Scary Face to Psybeam. As soon as I can manage to find it. There it is. Perfect. Alright, and the PP will fix itself. And I start the timer. The PP will fix itself the moment we heal for the first time. Alright, move Psybeam to the front. Alright, I missed your comment. It's located in an alcove on the first route. It's a rare candy for me, but I don't know what it is, vanilla. The first rare... I pick up all of the rare candies in the entire game, except for the one rare candy. So the one rare candy that is in question is the rare candy in the Tin Tower. That rare candy, you apparently have to have encountered all 3, or even caught all 3 of the legendary dogs, and therefore is just too difficult to do. So, other than that, we pretty much pick up all the rare candies, which is 10 of them. So, I'm not sure exactly which rare candy you're talking about, but most likely I usually pick it up. It wasn't till recently that I started picking them up, so yeah. Alright, let's stop attacking Hoot Hoots. Apparently they resist Psybeam. Randomizer run. Well, then it was probably just another rare candy that ended up getting moved there. Oh, look, Scary Face. No, thank you. Alright, and we go ahead and face our rival, which is easy. Yeah, that potion, I learned from Speedrunner that potion is right there out of Mr. Pokemon's house. I think Ariados is going to end up being right at the back of the list. I think we're going to be, unfortunately, having to compete with a 2-hour time. So I think we're going to have a lot of room for error in this run. And the run itself is going to probably look really easy, except for just those 2 trainers, Lance and Red. And unfortunately, that's all you really do need to make the run hard. Oh, crap. Did not mean to talk to him twice. First, I'm always worried about accidentally not talking to him, because then I have to walk all the way back. I've been playing for 20 years, and I never knew that it was Mr. Pokemon's potion was north. I know. I never knew it either. Antidote. Well, I don't think we're getting poisoned, unfortunately. Or fortunately, however you want to look at it. Yeah, I try and pick up whatever knowledge I can from the others. A lot of items I start picking up just because people have basically just told me where they are. I don't really go out of my way to find out where a lot of items are. I generally just learn them from other people. Oh, hey, Spinnerack. But I had to recently add those 2 rare candies to the run. I know I don't generally pick up the rare candy in, what was it? It's the mountain to the east of Ekritik, nor the Whirl Islands. Those are not exactly the locations I usually go to, but lately I've been having a pretty difficult time, and 2 levels. 2 levels does make quite a difference. So, you know, if it costs an extra, you know, minute or 2 to pick up those rare candies, so be it. I just had to, you know, learn the knowledge. And once I learned the knowledge, then it was like not too difficult to pick them up anymore. Now, I'm very happy I don't have to pick up the Tin Tower rare candy. That rare candy has got so many jumps, and it's a jumbled maze, and it's on like the 5th floor. Like, there's so many hoops you have to go to get to that rare candy. Alright. I probably should have been battling, like, all of these sages, honestly. With a move like Psybeam, like, I've got a pretty big advantage over them. Alright. It is unfortunate, though, we don't get, Stab for Psybeam, but, I mean, it would be pretty weird for Ariados to be, you know, part Psychic type. It's also weird that it's just Bug Poison. You know, I understand Bug Poison makes the most sense. It does seem like it's Bug Poison, as, like, you know, just by looking at it. It just seems weird that it's in the same category with the likes of, like Beedrill. And so many others in Gen 1. So far, so good, though. We are leveling up pretty quick. I did learn somewhere that the medium fast and medium slow level up groups are actually, in fact, faster than the fast group early on. I don't know when that stops being true. But what happens is the medium fast and the medium slow level up... Oh, I am so stupid. The medium fast and the medium slow level up groups, what they do is they start off lower and then they get, like require more and more experience as time goes on, whereas the fast level up group starts off relatively low and it stays low every single level up. So it actually gets harder the further you get into the game to level up for those other groups, but for the fast group it's like the same. So if you go out of your way and do extra training like we plan on doing in this run, then it shouldn't be too difficult to just get to like a level we want. So, like, for instance, you know, we're in the mid-70s. You know, if you're in a medium fast level up group or whatever, that's going to be hard to level up, you know, from mid-70s to higher 70s. But for a fast level up group Pokemon, it's just another level. It's not that much more of a bump up. Like, for instance, you know, let's say level 55 to level 56 might end up being like 1,500 to 1,800 experience, whereas a slow level up, or I mean, a fast level up group Pokemon be 1,500 to 1,600. So it's like, you know, each level, you know, it might go up by 100 or whatever. Obviously, those aren't the exact numbers, but you get my point. It's a straight line, whereas medium slow and medium fast are a curve. Consistent. Alright, well, we've got to pick up our Paralysis Cure Berry and be on our merry way. I imagine we're going to end up holding on to Dig all the way up to... Ooh, where are we going to... Hold on. Let me pick up those escape ropes. I think we want like 9-ish. I think last time I bought like 6, and it was definitely not enough. So, we're going to go out of our way and do some of this extra training over here. I skipped a few trainers over there on the route on the way here, but those are because those Pokemon have level 2 Pokemon. And unfortunately, if you look, our other overlay shows you how much XP the Pokemon give you. This one does not. But level 2 Pokemon and level 3 Pokemon, big difference. And level 3 Pokemon to level 4 Pokemon, bigger difference. The differences become a lot less, like the higher the level you get to. But my point is that level 2, level 3 are almost worthless. So I want to skip those trainers with the, what are they called? One of the trainers over there has got like 5 Caterpies. Like, what's the point of 5 Caterpies? Like, come on. And they're all going to be like level 2, level 3. So they're like a complete waste of time. Like right here, this guy, I'm going to skip this guy. That guy right there, he's got like 4 Magikarps, I think. And that's his whole team. Like, it's just awful. Terrible experience. Not even worth the PP. All right. But from here on out, you know, everything is pretty decent, I guess. There's a trainer somewhere later that's got like a Hoppip. That Pokemon's pretty bad too on experience. All right. Now we might have a hard time coming up with the Slowpoke trainer, but we don't need Swift, so we are probably not going to battle the Slowpoke trainer. Just because Slowpoke resists psychic moves, and it's just going to take a while to battle them. And we don't really need the XP at all. If we had better moves, you know, I would consider it, but we don't. Oh, that was a wild Pokemon. Did not need to do that. You know what's also I find funny? I just looked at the moveset just now. No Fury Cutter. Well, there are a lot of Pokemon that should not learn Fury Cutter. This one, I feel like, should. And it doesn't, which is unfortunate because Fury Cutter is a good move when you have no moves to work with. Because you can luck your way into victory with Fury Cutter just by using Fury Cutter on a bad Pokemon, or on a Pokemon that may resist Fury Cutter. And then you can build it up, and then the Pokemon that you actually want to use a high power attack on that's next will take the brunt of the full force Fury Cutter. And now I'm also not 100% sure, but if you use Fury Cutter on, if you keep on using Fury Cutter, can you max it out, or does it start out again? Can I like keep on using a maximum Fury Cutter like over and over on the Pokemon that are afterwards? Because that would be pretty nice. Can anybody let me know? Okay, well, we also never caught a Bellsprout. Just want to point that out. So we're gonna have to catch an Oddish. So you can chain a maximum Fury Cutter. That's what I thought. So it would have been really nice if we could have learned Fury Cutter. That would have been another move to use on Red. We could have probably have chained like 3 Fury Cutters on Pikachu, and then possibly went into Charizard with like a 4-power Fury Cutter. That would have been nice. But no, that option is not available to us. It would have been nice, especially if, you know, like on turn 1 I used like Curse or something. By the way, I was discussing with Speedrunner before the run. If all else fails and the Charizard just happens to be undefeatable, even with all of the extra training we plan on doing, we do have a move that is frowned upon that we can use. Normally people, you know, obviously people frown upon using Double Team, which makes sense. But people don't frown upon using Sand Attack. We don't learn Sand Attack, but we do learn the alternative to Sand Attack, which is Flash. Not a good move. Apparently 70% accurate according to my overlay. But if all else fails, you know, we'll just have to Flash the Charizard over and over again. And if it gets even worse to the point where we can't, Charizard does like one-shot us and there's nothing we can do about it, then we can also put on the Quick Claw and possibly get that Quick Claw into Flash into hopefully doing something to the Charizard. I don't think it'll come to that because we're going to be doing all this overtraining. I think with the overtraining, we'll most likely be able to at least hit the Charizard or survive one attack from the Charizard. I still don't think there's any way we're going to be able to outspeed Charizard, which is extremely unfortunate. I wish we had just any way of outspeeding Charizard. That would be nice. But I don't see it. We do learn agility, but we would have to set up agility on the Pikachu. And that doesn't sound like a bad plan. I mean, setting up agility on Pikachu isn't terrible, but if Pikachu uses Charm, it's instant reset. Which might be worth it. We don't know. But one thing is for certain. I have to keep agility. We can get rid of agility if we find out agility is not working. But if we do survive one flamethrower from Charizard, then we're going to want agility. Because we're not going to survive 2 attacks. For sure not going to survive 2 attacks. So we're going to need to set up agility so we can attack twice. And then hopefully we can take it down with 2 attacks. Or at least that's the goal. Yeah, I've had to do a lot of thinking. It is not great. Our moveset is vast, but not superior. Alright, now we need to pick up some repels. Now that I think about it, those those escape ropes that I bought should be fine from earlier, just because of the fact that we're going to have Dig on our moveset, so we're going to be able to skip some of the escape rope usages, and we'll have enough. Because Mount Mortar and the Whirl Islands also required escape rope, and by the time we get that far into the game, I think we're not going to have Dig on our moveset anymore. Dig is essentially dead to us by the time we get to Lance, because Dig is just not going to be able to keep up anymore. But I don't have a lot of moves to replace Dig with. That's the other thing. I think I think Dig is going to end up getting... wrong person. Dig is going to end up getting replaced by Giga Drain, and Giga Drain is going to end up getting replaced by Solar Beam. But we're not going to replace it with Solar Beam until like, Red himself. Oh, I used a repel. I'm so dumb. I was supposed to catch that Oddish. Or a Paris. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, I am so dumb. I used Nightshade and I'm 2 levels higher than the Paris. I am 24? Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? We saved ourselves catching a Krabby. So I'm going to go ahead and say that was not too bad. Now we just need to catch that Oddish. Venonat learns Flash, I believe, but not Cut. Okay, Paris works too. Generally, Paris is pretty decent as a Dig user. Oh, right. Still, I'm an idiot. You know what? Whatever. It is what it is. You know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We can't use Dig anyways. I mean, we're using Dig on our moveset, so it doesn't matter. That never happened. You saw nothing. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and teach Flash to Oddish. Alright, perfect. Oh, right, and now we can actually use the Repel again. Guys, by the way, cannot use Headbutt. Just saying. Kind of annoying. Can't use Headbutt at all. So at least we get to skip the Headbutt, girl. Not that I want to skip to Headbutt Girl. And now we also have to battle these trainers, which I'm not 100% where these trainers have, so I will probably have to save a few times in front of them. But we do have 15 Psybeams to spare, so I think we'll be just fine. Psybeam being our pretty much only good move here. It was expected to be a higher level, though. So it is a little surprising that I'm only level 23. That's generally what I'm here at when I'm using a medium fast or a medium slow Pokemon. But I do anticipate the levels staying easy, so I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, I believe this guy's got the Drowsies. So Psybeam's not going to be great. Oh, yay, Hoppip, the waste of XP. 142. Yay, whole bunch. 163. Well, oh, well, Bulbasaur is pretty weak, too. Okay, so she wasn't the one with Drowsy. Is this guy the one with Drowsy? Mankey. Am I misremembering? Is there no Pokemon with Drowsy on here? Maybe there's a Pokemon trainer with a Drowsy on this route in Gold, Silver. The majority of my playing as a kid was with Gold, Silver. So a majority of my memories are with Gold, Silver. Oh, Drowsy guy's after the cop. Okay. Now, question is, can we get return? We're at 25. We have not learned any new moves. Probably not. We probably can't pick it up. There are 4 trainers that we can battle here in the underground that will get us to like 25-ish. But I don't know if we'll be able to pick up return after that either. I do eventually plan on adding friendship to my overlay. It's just I'm too lazy. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like it says like -6 by HP and all of that while I'm walking in the overworld. I think that's relatively simple enough to get rid of, and I just haven't looked into it. Alright, haircut. Alright, beat up on these 2 guys. On the bright side, we'll definitely be able to pick up return after talking to, what's her name? The Squirt Bottle Girl. That's for sure. Oh, by the way, Boss KO, that guy had a Psyduck, I think. Oh well. Alright, 2-shot with Nightshade. It's gonna have to be like that for Psychic types. 25. Alright. Well, it's not worth the trip. So let's go ahead and get ourselves the Abra. Yeah, you can't remember what all the trainers have. I am the exact same way. Alright, we got ourselves the Abra. Let's go ahead and get ourselves the radio card. We don't necessarily need the bike. Alright, got ourselves a radio card. Now we just have to talk to this guy to get our flyer. And now we are on our way. Looks like we're going to run out of Psybeams, though. So I definitely want to consider using less. Like, try and finish them off, maybe, with... No, we'll battle them on the second time around, now I think about it. We'll skip them for now, and we'll battle them again after we get return. Surprise stream? No, this is a normally scheduled stream. We do it every Saturday at 6. Oh no. Okay, hold on. We can still ignore Voltorb guy though. It's definitely very possible to ignore Voltorb guy. He is not staring at us for once, which is nice. All right, up, 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 up. Yes. All right. Now let's grab our held item for the majority of the game. Quick Claw. That is most likely going to be one of her one of her most valuable items. So sad to say. All right, let's get Dig. Let's go ahead and teach over Constrict, I guess. All right, perfect. Sludge Bomb is going to be our next move after return. It'll be a while before we can get Sludge Bomb, unfortunately. That is all the way by Mahogany. Oh, you try to use Flash. That's not cool of you. It's very uncool of you. Alright. Oh, you outsped and hit me. It's a good thing you have weak defense. We'll come back for that guy later. Unfortunately, we are getting low on PP. Alright, now we can go ahead and teleport our way back. We're level 27, so we were pretty much right there at the maximum. If we got like the worst of the worst haircut is like the only way we can't pick up. Yep, there we go. We're good. Oh yeah, we actually taught some TMs, so we were good. Teaching TMs increases your friendship. Alright, get rid of Poison Sting. Alright, no moves to pick up, unfortunately. Alright, and now we can go ahead and do the gym. Aw, look at Centrip. Looking all powerful like. Oh, Centrip. On the bright side, now we finally get to use our best attack stat, which is attack. So that will help. Alright, we'll battle every optional trainer we can. Oh, there's an... Oh, wait, no, there isn't an optional one that's in the south direction. Ah, yes. Today's vitamin of the day, guys, is rare candy. Because apparently in the Gen 1 disassembly, we have learned that in the code, it is written as a rare candy. Or a rare candy is written as a vitamin. A rare candy is, in fact, a vitamin. PP Up, though? PP Up is not a vitamin. PP Up is a PP Up. It's an unusable item. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. It was very funny. There are a lot of unusable items, aka all the badges. Except for Brock and Misty's badge, those have a different name. They're I don't remember what the name was called, but they're not unusable items apparently. All right. Oh right, I already battled her. It's these two that I want to battle. Okay. Let's just go ahead and Psybeam our way through, I guess. Save the returns for possibly the strong... Well, there aren't very many strong trainers. Save the returns for the I think it's Stantler Drowsy is the trainer that Boss KO was trying to remember. I want to say it's Stantler Drowsy. Ah, yes. Fresh water. The medicine of the gods. Yes, just game dev is looking it all up for you. These are all what they're classified as in the code. All right, let's go ahead, head over here. We don't need rollout, so we don't have to go south. We just want to go battle Yanma Girl. She doesn't actually have a Yanma apparently, but she tells you about the Yanma that are coming out. Unless Arnie happens to be a guy's name, which is very possible too. Ah, yes. Lapras is apparently noted as a surfboard. Fun stuff. They had no idea that their code was going to be analyzed by people many, many years later. And judged. Okay, well, apparently I used return there when I really probably shouldn't have, but I think we'll be fine. Ah, there's just one Drowsy. Okay, so I guess this guy is just near Stantler. He doesn't have a Stantler. Because I know this grass has got a lot of Stantler in it. That ether will be used. I think Stantler had pretty decent XP, but unfortunately we're out of returns. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and do the optional rival battle before I do the Kimono Girls. I think Espeon could be a little difficult to handle. Not 100% if Espeon will be too difficult to handle, but it is always a risk. Espeon can be good, and it can be bad. Early Espeon is especially bad, but I can't remember if it has a Psychic move or not. I want to say it does. I can't recall any time it ever using a Psychic move, though. But that might just be bad memory. Good, good. We have a good moveset for the rival. Ooh, I just thought of something. I think I might have just found out our Steelix strategy. Nightshade. Nightshade is going to be our Steelix strategy. That means we have to get rid of a move, though. I don't want to get rid of a move. Because, you know what? We'll just delay the teaching of Sludge Bomb until after we defeat Steelix. I mean, I know technically Dig is a better strategy, but you also got to remember Steelix has got like some absurdly high defense stat. Okay, so it does have confusion. It's got like 200 defense or whatever, like 180 defense or something real high. So even though it is weak to Dig, it's not that weak to Dig. So I think Nightshade might be the better strategy, especially since she's put off so late in the game. There's a good chance I might be able to 3-shot the Steelix with Nightshade. Especially since I'm guessing that the fast level up group might even get me towards level 50, I would assume. Normally you get there around level 40, but I want to say that the fast level up group is probably just so good that we might even be able to get there closer to 50. We'll see. Technically, I think Dig is the better move to use here. But then again, if you look at its defense, special defense, it's 17 and 19. Now, my attack versus my special attack is 92 versus 59. So I think Dig is probably still the much better move to use here. And I will use Dig on the Hunters. But I think the Psybeam is going to be fine for all the Ghastlies. Steelix has a base defense of 265 special defense. Yep. Actually, you know what? We could probably battle these two. It can't hurt to get some extra training. Especially if it's a Hunter. You know, that's good XP. Very easy to one-shot. Perfect. Alright. Actually, I should have been paying attention to the speed on these. 37. What about Haunter? What's Haunter's speed? 47? Okay, versus our 54. Ooh, we're not going to outspeed the Gengar, but there is a chance we outspeed the his Haunters, because his Haunters are going to be a higher level. Alright. Oh, in case anybody's curious, Steelix national dex value is 208. Sure. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Psybeam first. Got that out of the way. Haunter, we do outspeed. There's no way we're outspeeding Gengar, though. Just no way. We might outspeed with the Quick Claw, though. Or I could just use Mean Look. You know, that works for me, too. Oh, 53 for Haunter. Ooh, that one's a higher level, it must be. Or better stat distribution. No, I just realized. I remember I changed all of the IVs. There's no way it's a better stat distribution. It's shiny. If it's shiny, it's got the same stats, so it's definitely a higher level. Alright, now we can go ahead and just train, or we can go ahead and just battle all of these guys. No need to walk through any grass or jump through any hoops. Should be just easy enough to walk right through all the grass. By the way, level 35, pretty darn good for this point in the game. And that Psyduck reminds me, we do not need to catch a Krabby. So we don't need to talk to the old man and get the super, or the old rod either. There's one more trainer over here to the right. We're going to go ahead and ignore them. Oh no, your defense went up. Oh no. I think return will be just fine now. Perfect. On the bright side, we are one-shot sweeping, which is good. I expected that we were going to one-shot sweep because of oh crap. Alright, I expected the one-shot sweeps because we have a pretty okay attack stat. 90 is not something to laugh about, but being this much a higher level than all the other Pokemon means that 90 it might as well be 120. Well, no, hold on. It may as well be like 110. I think we'll probably be that much higher than a normal Pokemon at this point of the game. An extra like 20%. That sounds about right. Oh, wait, hold on. There's one more in the grass. Oh, you physically have to talk to her. Interesting. And she has a berry. Alright. Make sure to buy our super repels while we're here. Alright, all like 30 of them. Perfect. Get our strength. Heal. Alright, and we are ready. You know, I also have memories. Some guy around here in this city, I believe he's like a little bit north of the city, like east side of the city, but north of the tower. I want to say he's got some sort of trade involving an electrode. I want to say that sounds very familiar. All right. Right, I keep forgetting. Like, I always think that bottom step right there is going to activate a battle, but it doesn't. I think there's also a few extra trainers in here that we should probably consider battling as well. I'm actually not... Oh, well. I think instead of going left to drop down to the one guy guarding the ether, we'll go over here. I don't know what's over here, though. I want to say there's like a ladder, and then you can go pick up the rare candy, where I think there might be another guy guarding it. But I think we'll do that on our way out, while we pick up the rare candy. It's probably pretty inefficient to do it that way, or the way we just did it. Probably could have just battled those two guys and then dug out. All right, level 38. Oh yeah, there's a good chance we might get to level 50 for Jasmine. I don't know exactly how much XP Steelix has, but I highly doubt it's over 150. That seems a little absurd. So I think Jasmine. In fact, interestingly enough, if we do 50 damage apiece and it has close to 150 HP, then there's a good chance that she might not even use the Hyper Potion, which would be pretty cool. Base HP is 75, but I don't know how good that is. Our base HP is 70. All right, so if our base HP is 70, its base HP is 75. Steelix's level, I think, is like 38, I want to say. Or 38 to 40. I mean, guess it'll have around 120, according to math. 130, probably. All right, let's go ahead and teach Surf. Strength. Oops, not compatible with Oddish. Yep, of course it's not compatible with Oddish. Can't do any of the others yet. We'll go ahead and battle these guys. Probably should have healed, though, to get more PP, but I think Psybeam will be just fine. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and say the game is going to be on easy mode for quite some time, all the way until we get to Jasmine. And then after we get to Jasmine, it'll be on easy mode all the way up to probably Lance, I want to say. I don't think any of the other Elite Four members are going to stand much of a chance. Lance's team is just so much better than the rest of them. All right. Level 35. Okay, he takes 2 times from fire, water, fighting, and ground. Neutral to grass and ice. I think we'll be fine. I just wish I knew the exact amount of HP it would have, but you know, I think just based on our quick little math, I think it'll be a 3-shot. So I'm not worried. Although I actually kind of want the HP to be closer to 150, because if the HP is closer to 150, then there's a good chance that she won't use the Hyper Potion. Or sorry, Hyper Potion. If the HP is closer to like 120, then there's a good chance she probably will use the Hyper Potion because she'll be down to 20 HP. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I definitely think Nightshade is our better option instead of Dig. After that, I think Nightshade might be kind of dead to us. I can't think of any other situation where Nightshade might come in handy. I was thinking, oh yeah, maybe I could use it on Red, but then again, his Pokemon are level 80 and probably going to have HP stats, or I mean HP that are closer to like 300, or like mid 200s. So 3-shotting is not exactly ideal. Did I see her? I can't. Unless I go on my phone real quick. Claire? Oh, Claire's going to be easy. Dragonairs, Dragonairs are not going to be much of an issue. Generally, Pokemon have, with a decent enough attack stat, are going to be able to one-shot with return on the Dragonairs. Now, of course, there's always, you know, the Kingdra, but, you know, you can luck your way through Kingdra. Alright, we need to move Kenya up to our second slot. Fly over to Ekritique. Head over here. I was considering using a Repel, but I think I thought against it. Oh, in chat about the trade? Oh, I must have missed it. It's Voltorb for Krabby. Okay, so it wasn't exactly Electrode, but it was Voltorb. Okay, so I had a kind of memory then. It was close enough. Boy, imagine trading Voltorb for Krabby. Where the heck do you even get a Voltorb? Like, you can catch Krabby right there. I mean, of course, the traded Krabby is going to be better. Well, kind of better. I don't know what the stats are on the traded Krabby. I don't know if it's random every time, like catching a Pokemon, or if it's 100% chance of being the same Krabby every time. Shadow Ball. No, we don't get Shadow Ball, unfortunately. I wish. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're still gonna want to battle everything. We're just gonna have a, like, if we battle enough things, there's a chance we are gonna 2-shot all of the Dragonites, and then you combine that with the berry that we have, then there's only gonna need to be one Thunder Wave miss, and then after that Thunder Wave miss, we're gonna be golden. We just have to get that Thunder Wave miss. And it might take a few tries. Which is fine. Don't want to take any chances on that Nidoking. Nidoking's got pretty decent stats, and oh, but its moves aren't great. It does have Horn Attack, though. All right. Keep going. Keep going. I will, in fact, pick up Hidden Power Dragon. But I highly suspect that our attack stat versus our special stat are going to be so incredibly different by the time we get there. If you double the power of hidden power, it's probably still not going to be much better than return in the long run. So like already look at our current stats. Return is 102 power versus hidden power dragon, which is I think 70 power. So if you do a little bit of math and account for the the weakness, then technically it's 140 power versus 100 power. And then if you look at our stats and you average it out, it's pretty much the same. Then you have to go down to the defenses of Dragonite, and Dragonite, its regular defense is actually weaker. So because its regular defense is weaker, return will actually be better. If not exactly the same. So yeah, it's just like, you expect, when something is weak to another thing, that it would just always be better, but it's not always the case. Alright, now time for the boring rocket plotline. On the bright side, once we get out of this plotline, we should hopefully be like level 46, and then after battling all of the trainers in Price's gym, we should probably be closer to 48, which means we'll be arriving to Jasmine at 48. So hopefully it's not exactly 150, but hopefully it's close to 150, like 140. That would be real ideal if it had 140 HP, because then we'd be able to get around the Hyper Potion. Odds are we're probably going to end up using 2 Nightshades. She's going to use a Hyper Potion, and we're going to end up having to use 3 more Nightshades after that. And all the while, we're going to be getting attacked with Iron Tail. We don't exactly resist Iron Tail. If you take a look at our bottom right-hand corner, the last picture is the steel picture. So we are neutral to Iron Tail, but our defense stat is not exactly very good. So take that as you will. All right, go ahead and heal me. Oh, really? Steelix HP is 97. So you're saying I want to be level 49, like, badly. Interesting. I don't know how close I'll get to 49, though. If I battle every single trainer from here on out, 49 is kind of a stretch. But it's possible. I have not really played a fast level up group Pokemon on the channel other than Clefairy in Generation 1. So, I don't have a lot of experience mapping out where I will be at certain points with the XP. Could be possible. Oh, also, another thing that we learned. Oh, no, we're not going to get the phone call. Never mind. Oh, darn. We can't take a protein either. As I say, if you look at the bottom right-hand corner, the 1... there's no 1 by attack, so there can't take a protein. Crap, did I talk about that guy? I don't think I did. I do that so much. I don't talk to that guy. Oh boy, I expected to be closer to 48 getting out of here. Or 46 getting out of here. It does not look like I'm getting to 46. Then odds are I'll probably not be getting very close to 48 either, getting out of the other gym. Maybe I try a dig. Maybe, just maybe, dig will do slightly more. It can't hurt. If I can't get to level 49, it literally cannot hurt. It'll be a 3-shot regardless. Might as well give dig a shot. Not like there's any extra training that it can do outside of here. Crap, did not mean to do that. Full heal is not terrible. Boy, we are not 46. Okay. Unfortunately, we cannot head east of Mahogany until after we have got our 7th badge and the phone call. Like, we can... Yeah. Well, we'll do price, but I mean, we're not going to get to 49, it looks like. Or it's all as trainers. There are a handful of trainers on the water. I know south of Olivine, but those aren't going to get us there either. Yeah, so it looks like we'll just have to face Jasmine at 47 or 8 or whatever we'll be at. Bummer. We're close to 46 though. Also, I don't think the gym trainers exactly have the best Pokemon to be training on either. Like, they're like a lot of pre-evolution Pokemon. I know there's like one Dugong. I think this guy might probably have 2 Seals and a Dugong, I would expect. Yeah, 2 Steels and a Dugong. There's probably another one where it's Shelter, Cloyster, and something else. Another Dugong, okay, but it's just one Pokemon. On the bright side, I figured out how to battle these trainers efficiently. Just walk right up to them. Screw the whole puzzle thing. Just walk right into them. I was trying so desperately to get to this trainer that I'm currently battling. Last time I did a Pokemon I had to do all the training on, and I just could not get to that trainer right there with the Swinub. Oh boy, at this rate, it's starting to look like there might be a little... Do Bill's trainers? What trainers? What Bill's trainers? Bill's trainer? I don't know of these trainers. Do they have like all the evolutions or something? Yeah, I don't know. I know where Bill's house is in Goldenrod, if that's what you mean. Does Bill have... Oh, wow. 47. Oof. Doesn't look like we're going to make it. Alright. Olivine. I only know of his house in Goldenrod. Or I guess it might be his parents' house. I can't remember what the backstory is. Alright. Nugget Bridge? Oh, that's funny. Alright. Let's go ahead and dig out. Alright, well... Let's do our best. Fingers crossed. Hopefully the Magnemites are going to be a one-shot as well. I didn't really think about them. I figured they'd be like that. Alright, Steelix, 97 HP. Feels bad, but we're going to have to go with Dig. Dig did not do anywhere near 97 HP. Alright, Hyper Potion. But looks like we survived enough. Was not to be worried about. We're good. I figured since we weren't weak to Iron Tail, you know, we could probably take a hit or two. Yay, radio broadcast. I wonder where that's coming from. Oh, you're telling me it's coming from Goldenrod? Alright, anyways, we got a bunch of ethers we can use, so we can just go ahead and return every single Pokemon here. Don't even need to heal either. The only Pokemon that even has a chance of surviving our return attack is probably the boss guy's Weezing. Oh, I wonder if that person in the bottom right, if that person has Pokemon. I don't think I've ever talked to them before. I feel like I have as a child, but I don't remember. Nope. Okay. That guy down there's got Rattatas. Like, just, he's horrible. Horrible, horrible training. Not even worth the PP. Okay, but from here, seems pretty easy the rest of the way through. I'm trying to think if there is any reason to hold on a Nightshade now. Any reason to hold on a Nightshade? Oh, we still have to pick up Sludge Bomb, by the way. Oh, she kind of looks like a rocket. By the way, this trainer, or this person over here to our, that's to the right of us, when we get rid of all the rockets, she will have a, it was either Solar Beam or Sunny Day. I can't remember. So we'll be talking to her. I think it was the Farfetch'd guy who's got Solar Beam. The Farfetch'd guy near the rare candy in Indigo Plateau. He's famous for being able to steal Swords Dance from in the Scott's Thoughts video. His Smeargle video. Alright, let's go ahead and use an Ether. Oh no, the cat's deciding to take a trip. And it is not going to another spot where I can move the camera to. At least so far. Alright, what's their... Oh, their special defense is so much lower. I think we should probably just use Psybeam when we get to the Weezing. Alright. Perfect. This guy can be a real problem sometimes. I wish you could dig out of here. In a lot of runs, I generally heal after here, but I don't need to heal right now. I think our moveset's going to be relatively good. I'm not 100% on the Sneasel. I can't remember what Sneasel's weak to, but for the most part, I think we've got pretty good moves for this whole team. Quilava was the other one I was worried about, but we have Dig, so, you know, we're good. But I think Sneasel's the only one I don't know the weaknesses to. Alright, what do you got? Sneasel's not weak to anything, but it doesn't resist, so I guess that's good too. Alright, I believe after we're done with all of these trainers, we can use another Ether. Level 51 is crazy, by the way, guys. Level 51, I can't tell you how many Pokemon we've made it to the Elite Four at level 48. So I just want you guys to know that we are already starting to see dividends from this fast level up group. There's a real good chance we get to Red at level 80 after the rare candies. That's actually the goal, too. I really want to get to Red at a high a level as possible, so that way I can mitigate the damage from Charizard as much as possible. Okay. Coughing. You would think by now they would stop catching Coughings and Zubats. Maybe Coughings and Zubats are really good against other people. I just wanted to know what that item was. I don't think anybody likes Future Sight. Future Sight's such a bad move. I forget. There's a Pokemon out there that I think, like, starts with Future Sight. No, never mind. I think I'm thinking wrong. I think there's a Pokemon out there that doesn't learn any psychic moves other than Future Sight, possibly. I want to say it was Hoot Hoot, but I'm not 100%. Also, Hoot Hoot's not a psychic type. I think. No, it's not. I think it's a normal flying. Alright. Looks like we can probably just make it to the top of the tower without... Oh, agility. Okay, well, bye-bye Nightshade. I told you, agility is probably going to end up being part of our final strat. We're probably never going to use it this entire run all the way up to red. But we have to have it. I plan on using agility for... What I'm thinking of doing is using Curse. And then after my Curse setups are done, then possibly using agility. And that way, when we get to Charizard, I am a hard hitter and I'm fast. But I can be hit by a lot of charms by then. So I don't know if I'll be a hard hitter or not. So it is a little scary. It's just scary not knowing what strategy I can possibly rely on. I think a lot of our final time is going to go down to red strategy. Like, we'll get to red, you know, probably at a normal time, like an hour and 30-ish. But once not even an hour and 30, like probably an hour 35, because who knows? There might be some complications with Lance, too. Although, it's starting to look like we might be such a high level where we could probably just hit Lance with return twice, and we just have to fish for that Thunder Wave miss. Once we get the Thunder Wave miss, I think we'll be fine. I just realized we're out of PP. It's a good thing this guy doesn't have any ghost types. Alright, we gotta pick up 2 things before we get totally out of here. Alright, so first off, we're gonna pick up the pink bow. Not 100% if we're gonna want to use the pink bow or not. Alright, there we go. I think that's Sunny Day. Or who am I kidding? We're probably gonna want to use the pink bow. Alright, now we can go ahead and fly over to Mahogany. Heal because we're basically out of PP. Start battling everything in sight once again. Our strategy has not changed. Battle every single thing, and hopefully when we get to red, the Charizard doesn't screw us over so badly. Interesting. I could definitely see where if we even get to red a few levels too low. Did I grab Sludge Bomb? I did not grab Sludge Bomb. Good call. Try and remind me again right after we get out of Ice Cave. Because right now I'm on a roll, and when we get past Ice Cave and we get to this city, we can just fly right back to this city. Because we don't need Sludge Bomb all the way there. Plus, we don't have a move to teach over with Sludge Bomb. Plus, Sludge Bomb is kind of low on PP. only having 10. But what I'm thinking is we're going to teach over Psybeam or for Sludge Bomb, because we're going to naturally learn Psychic at 63. Plus, we can pick up the TM for Psychic. So if we do need Psychic, we'll have all the availability to just relearn it. Right now, Psychic has been invaluable to us because any Pokemon that is bad on special defense, we've been able to use Psychic, and Psychic's been pretty decent against Pokemon with like high defense or that are just straight up weak to Psychic. So surprisingly, Psychic's been a pretty good move, or Psybeam so far. Oh, looky there, the cat decided to come back. Unfortunately, it does not appear we can take the iron. Wait, what am I doing? Okay. Oh, there's another thing I forgot. I forgot to grab the PP up in Rare Candy. Oops. I'm dumb. Alright, now we gotta get rest. We gotta grab our PP up on the way out of here. No, this is the PP up. Alright, we're actually starting to run out of space. Alright, now that we're in the city, let's go ahead and do our little errands before we battle any gym leaders. Alright, let's go ahead and fly over to... actually, Lake of Rage. Alright, so Sludge Bomb is with this guy. Alright, then we're going to go fly over to Violet. Violet, you're growing violet. One space. Gotta get the other rare candy and goldenrod. I should also consider doing the 3 trainers over there. I've never really done them. I want to say they're under-leveled, but I don't actually know. And you know what? It's never too late to find out. Fingers crossed they're not too under-leveled. So apparently, if you battle all 3 of these girls and you win, you can get, I believe it was the soft sand, and they are under-leveled. So it's not worth doing these unless you absolutely must. We also do not need the soft sand, so probably don't want to consider battling the 3rd one. Because I think apparently the 3rd one you need to actually walk into. They don't do like a whole triple battle thing. Right. Alright, anyways, now that we're good, we can go ahead and back over here. We still have some ethers, so we don't need to heal. We can go ahead and skip that. Hey, Shadow. Yeah, as you can see, return has been, like, crushing. Unfortunately, you know, these are Dratinis and Seadras, and we're about to do a Kingdra and a Dragonair. But there is a practice trainer coming up. Squidgy likes to call him a practice trainer. You can battle this one guy on the floor below us. He's got like a level 40, like 40 Dragonair or whatever. And like Claire's Dragonair is like 41. So they're basically identical. And you can use that as a good, like this guy. You can use it as a good measuring tape to see how you'll do against Claire. 38, I think, is hers. Yeah, one shot. So we're not worried about Claire whatsoever. I'm also thinking I'll probably go ahead and PP up the return. I don't see another move I'm going to have. Oh, solar. Maybe I might need to PP up a solar beam later. Never mind. I'm going to hold on to the 2 PP ups. I don't know if I'll need them for Solar Beam, but there might be some crazy stuff. Who knows? No one-shot. Kind of expected it. Seadra is quite tanky. Seadra is real good Pokemon. Alright, why Solar Beam? Because it's the highest power move we can get our hands on. It's not a good move, and honestly, it's probably only going to be even useful against the Blastoise. And it's not like we have a water weakness. I'm just saying, you know, it's a choice. It's not exactly one that we want to go with. It's just another option. Like you saw, I picked up Sunny Day earlier. I don't necessarily need Sunny Day, but it will go together with Solar Beam if I choose to go with that strategy. Now, I do have to use the Solar Beam after like the Charizard, because I do not want the Charizard to get a powered up Flamethrower. That would be very bad. Why not Giga Drain? I do plan on using Giga Drain all the way up to hold on, Whirlpool. I plan on using Giga Drain, or do I? I don't know. Hold on. Waterfall. That's a good question. The problem with Giga Drain isn't that it's not a bad move or anything. It's that I don't have Stab from it, and also it's got 5 PP. I think the worst part is the PP. Friend. No, not Strategy. Wait, was it Strategy? I can't remember. Knowledge. Both. Okay, maybe it was Strategy. I don't think I ever picked Strategy before. I know a lot of those are 2 answers. Like, a lot of those have 2 right answers, and apparently you have to get the right answer, by the way. We don't need to pick up the Dratini because we have Psyduck. So that's a little time save. Also, it's another thing that I forget to do a lot. So the fact that we don't have to pick up the Dratini is quite nice that way. All right, pick up the Max Elixir. Dig out. Get our phone call. Fly down to New Bark. Talk to the professor himself. Heal our Pokemon. And we can head over and start doing things. Let's grab the rare candy. Just a sec. I saw a new comment. How's the run been going? It's going better than expected so far, but it's, I mean, to be fair, we are extremely over level. We are 10 levels over Typhlosion. Typhlosion entered the Elite Four, I believe, at 48-49, if that gives you any idea of how much overtraining we're doing. Plus, we're in the fast XP group, so that's another advantage over Typhlosion. But we need it. We don't have a move against Lance. We've been in situations like this before. The best we can do is hope to 2-shot the Dragonites. If we get in 3-shot territory with the Dragonites, we're going to be in a battle of will with Lance. Like, he's going to hit us with Thunder Wave guaranteed. We are not going to outspeed the Charizard, and we're going to have major problems. Like, when I say we need to 2-shot the Dragonites, I mean our first attack is basically to do half damage. Our second attack, it needs to use Thunder Wave and miss. Our first attack is going to, or second attack is going to finish it off. Then the next one, again, same thing, but its next Thunder Wave can hit us, and then our Berry will get rid of the status condition, and that will take us to the Charizard. And after we get to the Charizard, if we don't have a Thunder Wave on us, we will outspeed the Charizard most likely because of how much over-leveling we've been doing. And if we outspeed the Charizard, we could probably 2-shot it, and then from there, you know, Aerodactyl and second Dragonite are just going to go down to luck. But if we can't, you know, 2-shot those Dragonites, then imagine how much luck is going to be involved in that whole strategy that I just explained. Because we're going to have to not only get that Thunder Wave miss, we're gonna have to survive an attack from the Dragonites. We're gonna have to survive 2 attacks from the Charizard, and then we're gonna have to somehow get past the Aerodactyl on the last Dragonite. So it's just not happening. We have to 2-shot the Dragonites. It does not matter how much overtraining we do, we have to 2-shot the Dragonites. And we also need 1 Thunder Wave miss. Because we have to be able to get to Charizard without being paralyzed. Because we are not going to 1-shot it. It's going to hit us with Flamethrower. We're going to lose like 80% of our HP. And then from there, we just have to, fingers crossed, we can beat Aerodactyl and Dragonite with what we have left that Charizard leaves us. So the more over leveling we do, not only the better damage we do to the Dragonites, but the less damage we'll take from Charizard. So yes, I did a lot of thinking before this run. I did not like take this battle everything lightly. Like, I looked at that moveset. I looked at those stats. They're not good moveset or good stats. Well, sorry, the moveset is fine. The moveset is fine. It's not a good moveset for Johto. It will be a good moveset for a randomizer, though. It'd be a great moveset for a randomizer. I mean, between Sludge Bomb and Return, you got a lot of the game covered for a randomizer. But when you got 3 Dragonites and a Charizard, no siree, we can't beat that. Like, for instance, if we were to do a randomizer, and the randomizer had the red with both a Charizard and, like, let's say a Ninetales or a Charizard and like a Typhlosion, like, we're not beating them either. Like, there's just no way. You can't beat 2 fire types with a Flamethrower that are going to outspeed. It's just not happening. So yeah, we're probably going to get like 5 resets just trying to get good luck on Lance with the Thunder Wave. Why 5 when the chance to miss is 25%? Because I'm unlucky. I'm just unlucky that way. I also need to remember to put the berry on. Boy, this level, though. 61. I think we're level 52 with Sudowoodo. And I want to say... No, sorry. I want to say we were like 56 with Sudowoodo. And I want to say we were 52 with Lantern. That would be medium fast and slow level up group that did the same amount of training we've done right now. That's how much faster it is. To level up. 115 is actually a pretty good time for getting to the league as well. Because it only takes about 25-ish minutes, less than 25 minutes to do Kanto. Alright, we have a lot of extra items, by the way. We're probably going to be too full on items later. I picked up a lot of pointless items along the way. Alright, well, we didn't need 5, but, you know, good enough. Alright, let's save. Okay. We have Sludge Bomb if we need it. I don't think we'll need it. Oh, that's another thing. So Sludge Bomb is 1 times effective on Dragonite and Charizard. So if we do almost enough damage to 1-shot because of how much of a higher level we are, then we might just teach Sludge Bomb over Dig like immediately. Oh, nice. Boss KO, didn't know you did an Ariados run. Or Ariados run. I don't think I need the Quick Claw right now. Yeah, I have Psychic for Aerodactyl. I didn't know 100% if we were going to get Psychic in time for Aerodactyl, but it looks like we do, so that's good. Oh, you got Protect strats? Come on, man. Whatever, Swift is fine. I think we'll be fine. This is a pretty good place to be in. Level 63. It's a pretty high level. Full restore, max. Probably just regular elixir for now. Where's the full restore? Where's the full restore? Did we pick up a full restore earlier? Yeah, we must have picked up a full restore earlier. Alright, let's do this. Hit him on top. Not going to be a problem unless it can manage to survive, which it doesn't. Would be a problem if it had used a ground move. Dig probably will survive. Honestly, Psychic's probably the better move to use there. Sandstorm. Wow, we one-shot the bulky Machamp. Did not see that coming. Nice. That went over a lot better than I thought it would. Alright, full restore. We don't need to max elixir just yet. We can max elixir after her. Umbreon should be no problem. Okay, well, you know, I expected that. Even though I said it should be no problem, it is still a very, very defensively bulky Pokemon. Hopefully the Sand Attack doesn't come into play. But I'm the only one that I was worried about hitting with Sand Attack was the Houndoom. Really, really did not want to get hit by Flamethrower. I guess also Gengar, but honestly, Gengar is not as bad. Alright, Pack, Max Elixir, Paralyzed Cure Berry, and full Restore. Okay, well, we are ready. Alright, guys, it's Reset City. Fingers crossed, two-shot. Yep. You're going to set up Rain Dance. Oh, one-shot on Gyarados. Ooh, that is... Aerodactyl? Aerodactyl's also faster than... I mean, I guess it makes sense that it's faster than me. Oh, boy. 42 HP. That is not good. Oh, you know what? We can on the second try, we can go ahead and use, we can use Agility. Alright. We'll use Agility on Gyarados because it will start with Rain Dance. We want it to use Rain Dance. It will make the Charizard weaker. Although, by the time the Charizard comes out, it will probably already dissipate. Yes, now we outspeed, so it can't hit us with a flinch. Also, now... Oh my god, the rain is still going. And we just one-shot, so it doesn't matter. Safeguard. That's weird, but sure. Oh, right, that was the final Dragonite it threw out. This is a Thunder Wave Dragonite. And we recover with our Paralyzed Cure Berry. Alright, and you know what? This one, I think we have enough HP. If it does paralyze us, we're fine. And it missed. Nice. Well, that went exactly to plan. That was worth it. You see how bad that could have been? Also, Agility came in clutch. Also, weird AI came in clutch, too. The fact that we know that Dragonite is going to start with Rain Dance 100% of the time is always nice. Makes it so much less of a threat. All right, time 5:21. Not exactly a good time. All right, get our phone call. We have some rare candies to pick up before we leave Johto. First rare candy is going to be Ecruteak, and we're going to head east. Go ahead and Super Repel now. Middle. Oops. Around. That's why we can't do it earlier, is the waterfall. Alright, we got our rare candy. We still have Dig on our moveset, so that's nice. Fly over to Olivine. We've already battled the trainers in the water, so you don't have to worry about them. Except that guy. Apparently, I don't think we battled that guy. Alright. dark, but we've got Oddish. Repel has ran out 1 space. All right, right, up and around, and jump over, and it's in this mysterious ass corner. All right, dig. And now we're ready. Olivine. Talk to this guy about his buddy. His buddy will randomly appear. We can probably just go ahead and take them out, no problem. I think we're probably too slow for, actually, I know we're too slow. The fastest Pokemon on Surge's team, I believe, has 125 speed. So, not that I would, not that I would battle Surge early, because, you know, why would I battle Surge early? You don't have to. It's always better to put him off to late, but just, that's a little thing you guys can do to figure out if you can battle Surge or not. His Electrode has 125 speed, and his Electrode can use both Double Team and Self-Destruct. So, don't want to battle them if you don't have to. You can definitely put them off till after Misty. Yeah, I accidentally said no to him. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and go over to Erica first. Get our new held item. Leftovers. Put those on. Alright, now we are in great shape for the rest of the run. Erica is also the one who gives us Giga Drain. I don't know if there's any reason to use it, but maybe there's a reason to use it if Blastoise isn't last. If Blastoise isn't last, then we can probably heal on the Blastoise with Giga Drain. Ah, yes. Level 32 Paris. That's the Pokemon you want to be seeing this late in the game. Alright, Dig has basically outlived its usefulness at this point. So, the moment we can teach over Dig for Sludge Bomb, I think we probably should. Actually, now that I think about it, there are no more points in the game to Dig. So, Dig is done. Now, the question is, Fire types. Sludge Bomb's not going to be good against Fire types. Dig is good against Fire types. What is Sludge Bomb good against that Psychic isn't? I feel like Psychic and Sludge Bomb are basically the same move. Can anybody think of a reason why I would absolutely want Sludge Bomb? Like, what is Sludge Bomb good against that Dig isn't, or that Psychic isn't? Up, down, down, left. I'll probably just hold on to Sludge Bomb until the last second then. Misty and Brock. Good call. Psychic is not resisted, but I can probably also just defeat Misty's Starmie with just Return. Up. Oh, no. Sorry. It wasn't up. Right, up, up, down. That was close. I almost got myself in a little kerfuffle there. Alright, head east. Break tree. We need to do the Abra trick, which, by the way, we are getting low on PP for. Oh, wait, but we're going to be healing anyway, so it doesn't matter if we're low on PP, because we have to heal in order to get the location on our map to, or get it as our last location to teleport to, not our map. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal here. Now we're able to teleport here, with Abra. We have to get our mission started. Oh no, lost machine part, whatever shall we do? Oh, great adventure, could you possibly get our machine part back? Of course I can get your machine part back, as long as I remember to visit here first, which I have forgotten a time or two. Grab machine part. Alright, now Misty will be available for us to find up here. Alright, now the question is, do we do extra training in Kanto? Usually there's not a lot of reason to do extra training in Kanto. These Pokemon are generally level 30-ish, so they're not really worth training on. But we did find out that the optional rival is in the level 40s, so the optional rival is a good person to train against. Also, it's not bad to hold on to Dig for his 2 Psychic types. Also, it's probably not bad to hold on to Dig for Blue's Arcanine. So, you know, there are reasons to hold on to Dig, I guess. Definitely not exactly Sludge Bomb targets. Sludge Bomb goes off your attack stat, so it'll be stronger. Well, I mean, yes, that is very true. But again, we're trying to compare right now Dig to Dig, or well, I guess I could teach over Psychic and then possibly bring it back with the TM. That's not going to be much of an issue. I do have to fly back to Saffron to go over to Lavender, so I will be walking right past Psychic. Yeah, I know this guy's an extra battle. I've came across him enough times. He also gives you a nugget, but I actually don't want the nugget. I already have a nugget, so it's not a big deal. Alright, now we fly back. We don't need to heal. We've got enough PP. I'm going to go ahead and skip the trainers. They're just not worth it. At this point, we're pretty much the level we're going to be for Red, outside of the gym leaders that we're about to do. Yeah, I know it's also Stab. It's just that Poison type and Psychic type are relatively the same offensively. Oh, what do you know? Lapras survived. But, I don't know. Hard to say. Alright, now we can... Oh, crap. Oh, I didn't heal. We're good. We're good. I didn't heal. I knew I did something wrong, but we're good. I didn't heal. I was supposed to do this before battling Misty, so that way I could heal, but I didn't need to heal, so we're good. Alright, now we go ahead and fly back to Saffron. We'll go by Psychic Guy's house. We'll pick up Psychic. Alright, can we get past Magnemite Guy? Nope. Can't get past Magnemite Guy. That's alright. We got all of our digs available. Magnemite Guy is just kind of not really fantastic XP. I mean, he's okay XP. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and grab our EXPN card. Alright, now we can battle Surge. Should consider healing first, though. I know I have all these digs available to us, but there is one trainer standing between us and Surge. that we have to battle. It could be any of these trainers, or all of them. And if you go straight, like just straight up straight, then you will have to double battle. And by double, I mean back-to-back battle. So you got to pick one. This guy's got 3 electrodes, so I assume the XP is pretty decent. Or 4 electrodes, my bad. Alright, and now we got 6, even though I think Surge has got 5 Pokemon. Also, by the way, our speed, 132 now. So I believe the fastest Pokemon on Surge's team is 125 speed. So now we outspeed, whereas when we first got into Kanto, we did not outspeed. Yep, there it is. Electrode, 125. Why does Mr. Psychic look like a bug catcher? I don't know how they pick their sprites. Oh, he used double team. That one was a little smarter. That electrode was a little smarter. All right. Don't really need to battle Snorlax. In fact, Snorlax's XP is not that good because he is a wild Pokemon. Trust me, we've done this before. He is not that great. Alright, now we gotta head past 3 Drill. And we did successfully. I want to refresh my digs for Brock. You can't get around this guy, unfortunately. In Generation 1, you can get around him, but unfortunately not in this one. Also, he decided to give up on his Diglett and decided to go straight up with Sandshrew only. Alright. I'm actually curious. Psychic might be better on a lot of these Pokemon. But it looks like we'll be fine. By the way, guys, just in case we get to red and it looks easy, just remember that we are going to be the same level as him. Like, he'll be mid-80s. Generally, when we fight red, we're going to be in, like, the low 70s at, like, best. That's with rare candies. Usually we're at the low 70s. We're going to be at the low 80s this time. So, red may look easier because we'll be a higher level. All right, well, we got around Mr. 3 Drill. He's got 3 B drills, hence the nickname. Alright, I just don't walk around this guy. It's not really worth walking around. His XP is decent, like I want to say like 1,200 each. Oh. Was it 900 each? Okay, like 1,000? Okay, almost 1,000 each. Yeah, they average out to 1,000 each. I don't know how much XP that girl gives. I usually walk around her. Alright, you have to hug the wall, otherwise you'll battle a guy right there. Grab a rare candy. By the way, can anybody think of any rare candies we've missed? Other than the last rare candy, the Mount Silver one, I think that is the pretty much last rare candy to pick up. I could go over my list here, but I think we've pretty much picked them all up. Alright, we've got Dig here for all his fire types. You say that about Beedrill, but boy, Beedrill is a hard Pokemon. Beedrill has a hard time with all the Alakazams in Gen 1. I don't know how Beedrill will do in Generation 2. I've never played Beedrill in Generation 2, but both Randomizer and regular run, Beedrill is at a disadvantage. It's just stats are not fantastic. Yeah, I think I've got everything too. I was about to miss the one in Viridian and miss the one in Goldenrod, but I did remember. These Pokemon are such a low level, like, you can just use return. Even like a Spinarak or something absolutely dreadful would be able to defeat these Pokemon with return. Something like even an Alakazam could probably beat them with return. And Alakazam is not known for its attack stat. Alright, gonna go ahead and heal. I think we've saved a decent amount of time by not healing a handful of times. Alright. Boy, we might be in the 80s by the time we, like mid-80s by the time we defeat Red, if we have to use all our rare candies. I generally start out by not using rare candies to see where we are. Aww. But you used Rock Slide. Why did that cause a sandstorm? I don't like that. Do I want to grab Curse? Yes, I do want to grab Curse. I'm also going to grab Protect. I don't think I'm going to use Protect. I actually think I'll end up using Rest, but it never hurts to grab it. Oh, this is a little scary. He's still got 2 more Pokemon. Okay, probably should have started with Psychic there on Rhydon. Dig, despite being better, is not better. Did not see this coming. Yep, that did a lot more. He used Sandstorm that time instead of getting a free Sandstorm for no reason. Yeah, I don't know how he got that free Sandstorm. Because he certainly was not speed tied with me, I don't think. Oh, Alakazam is 5 faster than me. That is unfortunate. I might need to consider using... Ooh, that was a crit. Oof. And now it's going to be an Executor. Which, I mean, we're not gonna one-shot. But it could miss Egg Bomb. Okay, well... Blue. Blue was hard. Oof, that is not a good sign. If blue was hard at 74, imagine how hard red is going to be. Alright, fly over to Viridian. Come on, can we make it through? Yes! That might be one of the first times I've ever made it through without getting an encounter right there. Alright. Alright, if we heal here, we can teleport. After getting the rare candy. Oh, actually, we're not gonna... I'm stupid. That's fine. That is fine. That is fine. We made a mistake. I made a mistake by not going to Celadon first. Feels bad. So be it. No big deal. Alright, so let's go to 3rd floor. Grab TM 17. That is Protect. Alright, head behind the building. Go to the top floor. Grab Curse. Curse is probably going to end up being very pivotal to our strat. We're not fast anyway, so there's no point. I mean, we can easily just give up the speed. Alright, now we can head over there. Okay, I should probably just use the Super Repel right away. You know, you would think in enough runs where I pretty much know for a fact I'm going to get at least one battle there, and the fact that I also always have extra Super Repels, I would just use them, but I don't. Alright, Oddish, Flash. Alright, we're at 142 already, so we have got a good 20 minutes to beat my expectation. Save. All right, let's do this. All right, so Pikachu's going to start. We're just going to see what's going to go on. Oh, Pikachu's faster than us. That is unfortunate. Wow, that is unfortunate. Okay. Snorlax is second. Oh, Snorlax is a curse target. We could set up on Snorlax. Okay, so we're going to lose. But Snorlax is one that we could set up. We need rest, though, because we can get paralyzed real easy. All right, I'm going to go reset. That's just going to waste time. All right, let's go ahead and just pull off the strat that I know is going to work. I did not expect Snorlax to go second. I expected Charizard to be second. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of Dig. Let's go ahead and add in Rest over Psychic. All right, now let's go ahead and save. We might need extra levels, but this should work. We cannot afford to get hit by Charm. Charm is an instant reset. Perfect. All right, now we can go ahead and set up Curse. Body Slam. Okay, Curse. Our defense just keeps going up. Curse. Oh, no, fully paralyzed. Curse. All right, good. Defense just keeps going up. More oh, a crit. Okay. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but definitely not worth rare candying. Okay, good thing that Charm failed again. That's pretty good. All right, let's just go ahead and continue cursing. Paralyzed in the first try. And got fully paralyzed twice in a row. You know, good stuff. Three times in a row. All right. 4. All right. 5. Fully parried. All right. Now let's start agility. All right. Agility. Crit. I'll do one more before I rare candy. I'll use 6 rare candies. Oh, that was wrong. That was real wrong. Thankfully, it missed Thunder and it missed Charm. Also, for some reason, keep starting with Charm. That's real annoying. All right, did not get paralyzed immediately. Got paralyzed second. Feels bad. Maybe we won't get paralyzed 3 times in a row, though. Maybe. All right, there's fully parried. Okay. All right. Now, agility. Got to get our speed back up. Without the threat of Charm, it's actually quite nice to know that our speed can finally go up. All right. All right. Okay, now it's just the return rat race. We use return until the match ends. +6 in attack, +6 in defense, +6 in speed. +6 in attack, though. And speed. So we're going to outspeed Charizard and one-shot. Yes. Okay, we're going to win. We are going to win without rare candies. And we've done it. 146. No rare candies. Only a few resets. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how that is on our rankings. 146 with 5 resets. 146 would put us right there at Tyranitar. Tyranitar definitely had its struggles. It also finished at a lower level. Tyranitar finished at a lower level. But the thing is, we had 5 resets. We did not really have to change our strategy much. And we beat Red kind of first try. And we wasted time doing a bunch of training. Which, I'm spoiler alert, if I waste time doing another Tyranitar run and I add in more training, Tyranitar will lower its time. Tyranitar has the potential of being up there with Typhlosion. But either way, I think we're going to go ahead and put it 1 space in front of Tyranitar for now. Just because it did better at Red. It wasn't really that luck-based. It was an easy strategy. Red decided not to go a Charizard second. Like, why? Why would you not go with Charizard second? I did this whole run based on Charizard going second. All right, well, GG, guys. Well, I don't know what our runs are going to be next week. Speedrunner and I have not created the ROMs yet, but we will be creating them shortly, right after the stream, and we'll be posting them on Sunday like I normally do. But anyways, thank you guys for sticking around. I appreciate it very much, especially the new faces. Jarian Bridgeman, if you want to come back, hopefully you liked what you saw. We do 4 different runs every single week. We do 2 randomizers and we do 2 regular runs in Generation 1 and 2. So we got all the kind of content, hopefully, that you might enjoy. Anyways, have a nice week, guys, and I will see you guys again on Monday. Goodbye.